Nti say weekend o say evening no friend afa ho kwahye mu bi na ebeboa papa. Frazel 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 na utimye ne so de on say this week de me corner straight into a bone straighter and one is nails and beauty the hair mama in your papa jusu in your shefata ayamuton kama na ebeche and so amount and one is the hair mama Echo Bank Chihwa was Spintex Kotobabi and Abihu Orange Story Building no ewo unsani faso ananso say we free Spintex main stretch na unsabi nkumso say mom ufri teshi ebabisi anase nungwe babisi Spintex stretch ne so ewo unsani faso fre 055 3837 201 055 3837 201 anope meda wonu wanse papa said ye wo matwa me atomwe na enye wani tua said ye bo mu no sa pepe bibia nsesai enen krata no ebaye no Saturday manifesto launch to Enra media engagement inti ubia ne version na ofa daily graphic or CNDC promises economic revival manifesto address jobs infrastructure and then better lives and daily graphic na see NPP deserves another term. Baumia touts NPP's better record, says party will do more next term. And now for Ghanaian Times NDC manifesto no saying or say Mahama outlines 26-point agenda for first 120 days. And Baumia de no say I'm committed to free, fair, peaceful election. Ghanaian publisher there of Dr. Baumia de no Ghana needs an upgrade, not a reset. Insights and so FA NDC DNP NDC Adults 2020 manifesto chronicle so was said your fano NDC launches resetting Ghana manifesto. Collapsed banks can only be returned to owners by court, not Mahama. Baumia nti lawyer NDC ni me sure se memenda no na owo winiba nti ye de ne be sha ase if he say charity begins at home and I must charity with on shasi ufi ti ye shasi ona kache ti entwa se only ja 10 minutes no na bedwafo mienu no aka no aba abeka ne ho so ma meka ne ho so dia enye se dia ye ono aka ne ya ne dia mpunimpu serahi wenya mpunimpu on Monday nti lawyer Chum Berima ye NDC communication team member ye ne shasi na in anticipation say other two reps MPP rep any independent announce say Afrafranto rep on Chief Alan Chemantin Kasamafo no ebeba abeka ho Papa lawyer good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Nampomwe
Ready good to hear.
Resetting Ghana no nikita we.
Yes.
Okwa no waja mami. Me wo MPP die ni wa ha na me dia ka ho na wakoje foforo men ka chem se men ko fa soft copy me per soft copy ade ready
ka me send am on so
me yetitini nkofo bebra send am Saturday no before bed cry we dia ba platforms bebra me ti mate me da ho but ya me pede me kan no me san ase no a metumi di ebusebusa kosa nti me de mano atu yi so oko simpa hobi
yes.
Also one kokranke maswana. Me dey bisa.
We dey na nya dey ofrim we you know be. I mean I was even there from Thursday crowd was saying.
I don't know can advance team.
We would media be before the program so we have to be there earlier.
Ademokoye work.
Oh that be any work somewhere. I'm going to Bajon today. What am I?
It's related to my program.
No, it's related to the program.
Okay. Mukoye agenda bi o dent na ko to Bajon.
Any agenda.
Mukoye sumati u. Skirmishes bi o wada. Si e ko work o, say you call radio so, say you call door to door.
What I mean, it was just preparations towards the program and just to ensure that everything will be very okay. And indeed everything was very okay.
Mean can't say.
Oh, said I mean the acquire no and a hoon women that. So why so
and your cost. Any dear cause
very well. And pay ya enchia ahwefo ajebre hwe na yemfa enchia kase ensum free His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Chamber obi biara na ose yemfa na sedan so magana fo nyinara se omunya abre ni adaje omo a efa omo aka ebata na chi ewo eye adweniba ama adwumadie yekodi yeyi nsuo peten nsuo gugu ni nyinara mu no omutumi nya adaje ne bre begina ye nchen na se ebata na chi ama na nisu ade hunu owo otumi de tudwa yeda nyankopon so asese ja yen ayiko ye nyinara no nso no otimbo obi ahoban de yekoye na wasan de abedu asumdwe mu abone bia nso ansie aseda kase enkomo ye nyankopon no na yewie ni sa na de beka no say yebeda wini bafo nso ase they gave us a very nice reception nti womo nso aseda kase enkomo for the kind of reception they gave us from the beginning to the end of the program and throughout the stay you stay honyara yeah that was it was a very nice program
obi ani intimate time to the
so me nyakran start with topic in discussion
hey obi ani tu program
it was a very nice program
okay
so the nyine hu no I saw that's why media I'm saying meet me other guys no I saw
yeah Majeri usually no mo be farmer ye nyina yeah UTV craft and live
okay excellent I mean so once they are there I am one of them in the same number some and all the media houses are buying nyina so no yeah we are it was awesome to have you guys there yeah
eja
yeah nyame ase yakoba and then said you no His Excellency John Dramani Muhammad na niso ade hu atodwa
okay
assembly ba ko we need to reset Ghana
no afa ne counter na ka ho omo se nya reset na Ghana nya upgrade in fact Dr. Baumia say
Muntie kana Japan was we are suffering because Akufo-Addo Baumia led government has no vision and have been chosen to lead us. But I can Japan I'm quoting. Was say another than Akufo-Addo and then about me or can win. Emi no abaya o mabedi anim fishia so ne nwotwemo yi. Ade your friends vision bad e bi ni ho. I didn't say that. Nimu dio enunti ana man nei. O hwe the Afrobarometer survey was about 90% of Ghanaians. It's to say and as omadu no hu ne say o man na it's a very wrong direction. E man ya reho. Say etisa but ni nyina mu no ya ya da nyame asese akoba. Some catch on upon the measure of composition in them. Now, some more home game, but me no. Yeah, one now can Hoshe, young Hoshe, and the mother of before me never transference. Sir, where's someone? And yet, when you have to number Mudia, tell him what set him camera. When you have to number Mudia, see our better not see dear may time you. TNT before, send more hair and send them before me in the tissue. I was on 4 people, any baby do. And your woman never with the lawyer no say advantage of coming early. Inti Wadrego. See, I shall say 8:47. Jai. 8:47 to 8:57. With the yanko. Inti now Eric Chum. Person almost setting in Yamani. Come here to assume. Person almost setting in Yamani. Inti Eric Chum. NPP mamishe na manko kanya sembia. We say o mabwa langaji sana. O kana mfa hopea. Yanka, we said it. No, we said it matter. Eric Amwakunchum ye NPP communication team member. Very kakwaba.
Yeah.
Boko die.
Yeah, me adum.
And I'm that's so man baby tonight.
Oh, I see it here. Say about 2 million.
And 1 month empty disadvantage of not coming early. And your papa you keep 2 hours here me na me ba be say ankomechi.
Eti me chia omo mo hwe UTV anopay na.
Okay.
And na wankasa na minia chum.
Okay.
Chum na we are
be chum for me.
Ye be hwehwem.
Chum na ye abompo.
Because ye abompo so dey na ne ko kese sa. Enti dey we are.
Be na mu mi anu no.
Aha, na efifie ba kom. Because abompo dey chum no say ba kope. Enti ye be hwehwem.
Anyway,
nana mu ni me dan mo ahwehwem na fe na mo betina ansa no.
Nana papa na ya abompo na.
Nana papa yes na hinu abompo.
You know too much.
I don't need me pa.
Anya che ni mu na se obra no. Nana papa yes na ayi. Ayi fo so de emra mo ho kwan. Amamre kwan so mutimi ware more than one. It's one hwe ya be.
Ne papa ware more than one. Minim ne papa.
Okay. Ebia na ne bra no. All right. Anyway. I feel on a serious note.
All right.
Very key Saturday manifesto launch of NDC.
All right, yeah. So said in American, yes.
Timing on home petrol bia 49. 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes first round.
All right, that's
and
fine.
then 1 year second round near Baba Fat Dr. about me. Time more then we pick yours again.
Okay. So yes, nyame ya adum ma ye program no ba wie ye na no memenda.
Okay.
Na ye wie no said me kan ye no. Na ye timi de ne madodo no ano agu akwan mu yi. Na ya de wo mu ne. Ohwe enema ye boss na edoso ohwe manifesto book na nkasa ni. So if you look at the size of it, not just a so na man say wo mu to ye de edoso ni. Now so brand new one intimi money nyina so one after the other. What we are going to do is that I'll pick the salient ones. I'll kind of say, Yamaye na dom na say 7th January 2025. Yes, in we are the first 120 days. Not to say from January no akopem at most April.
Okay.
And near ma obedi kan ye e de agwa kwamu gidi. The kind or say what the another 9 ye born dinner from 7th January e netra kunya no so no ano. And not deny a decan one, that's a now to me with any one, what be na swafo in area. It's in the rest of the cabinet ministers are and then the ministers or don't bear money now. Obey and a push them parliament for parliamentary approval, and that's a vet number. The just me, you know, or say you constitute the leanest and most efficient government under the Fourth Republic. In my first 90 days in office, and no, no matter what, where you can say over not more than 60 ministers. Then this includes deputy ministers. The ministers are not just the main ministers in Nankasa, but as well as a minister and his deputy or her deputy. Also, by establishing a robust code of conduct and standards for all government officials. You said, and to say, sir. I buy my phone na wo boom din ma mabaso man no e wakwan resaso no enyina no there's going to be a code of conduct and they guide your actions and inactions. It's a a code of conduct na it can then he has the power to decide on what should happen to you next. The number 4 thing was to hold a national economic dialogue to discuss the true state of the economy and prepare a homegrown fiscal consolidation program to guide the budget. Indeed, it's true. What should be on mine be doing the IMF program there so and nema ekeka. You need to have such a program along. On mine not to be a pie woman. The sad part is say a buying or to then into mean can the true state entry.
Okay.
Ubusa and Ramin so him said Ubusa, the kind of responses that you get is not what we think we need. But now so President Mahama say, "Yen your man for you na betin asa kan adwen bom. Tempenifo si ban so emia. Ana o man for no na yo ba bedi o so na so ba bedi o manim. Edom akọ bo sasase so. Enti ehia se wo man for na hunu ye tibia mo na se ye gina bia pa ye wo mu so far as our economy is concerned. De ebema ebeboa se bibi na atochiwu na ubie so kire manfo no a wo kina bi wo take decision na wo no ya adwen because wo man no mu ada ho e de mo wo mu nim se we na abato ye we wa amato we na wo ho we na bu we na chia we na yesen So where you open
that score, me person me busa question. My opponent say afe ne ento abama na ko honeymoon.
What is the honeymoon?
Nyabotre, they are all no independently on your position. Ya na so nya manyi beka sa ye ka se manifesto you mark around aye engagement agent crofo agent. Se mo anya ade nti na monye no na monje crofo esa engagement na monya ansa nti wo ba no then brofo no you are hitting the ground running. Because all the 14 days be power ministers they just say when you be open them afei na wo be kwa akoye engagement bi.
Okay, so you see when it comes to the economy there are two wings, the monetary ring and then the fiscal ring.
All right,
sadly we know you need to be there to know what especially the fiscal part. So one way of money was na see any.
Okay.
And they don't do that. They will tell you what they have done and then what they intend to do.
Different engagements are here cost by various sectors and then some who say sikani bi o na bi ni ho.
Engagement across the sector.
Let's say Bank of Ghana, Asia Media, or Becca.
Bank of Ghana, Asia Media.
Now sometimes some more.
Bank of Ghana, Asia Media, how many times?
Sir.
Yeah, I'm going to make argument. Bank of Ghana that way.
Oh, they're tilting.
No, Bank of Ghana that way. Asia Media can minus situation to oh, that mean. And then you go see a page on some media, come to media of social media.
Among can more.
What be that? What be a catch me?
Okay.
Because media material minti bi biya so wo mabeshia media kan ye sika asem ti bi ma so mo kire.
Okay.
The omo ka kire obi an ye I mean sometimes one to say bo mo chia fa bi with the black market some no more to an America issue statement bi o sika na wa bonten ya issue or the police one go to one more black market inside man na what.
Okay.
But to tell you our true state, they will not tell you. But government they will know the true state. And nothing I'm buying the mouse state of nation address. So that's it. I buy the mouse state of nation address.
Okay.
The other one state of nation saying watch or minor to be so they make out yeah no or can we are there can so can you put two questions not ya body be and na be so that's it.
Okay.
But we
so your states various states of the nation address any IMFI no does not give you some picture of what's really pertains in the country.
You see, OSHA IMF policy here Korea and remember bra this government was hiding so many things.
Okay.
They were hiding so many things. It's very sad. I don't want to shift my argument, but to say gold for oil. This is a policy you have been asked to stop by the IMF. IMF say munya sa de no. See IMF has stopped munya sa de no. But who koso to say wo boss ade ndi because wo munya say Ghana for do na nko pe hunu say asem de wo nie.
Okay.
But I am the plan to because say that. IMF ban one kan to say jabat je. IMF ban one kan to say even say taxes are within jaje. But was it gold for oil in jai? Also, I didn't have the money to do papa. So that is it. Into how they me enko, but wait, my arguments.
All right.
So yes, the next thing I can once MBM say within the 120 days, somewhere 2022, and I pass E11. Sabre no ka chere Ghana for say so no be mampania ento no obi sad na firo enei wo ma timeline dia to ho wo say nyame yadom a the first 120 days ni mu no anima ne bia obi ye firo ma Ghana for ho atia hia mbaako de di kan e 11 mienu ye covid 11 sa covid aba atwamu amama ahodo a covid edi wo munya nipa ewu ye nya bi na wu Ghana ha. Take the lives of France, Italy, America, and co. Who should ni pam a sabi wo mkra ahwere wo mo. Ye do abimpo ni ye nya abimpo nsie bi mtina ye hye wo. Sa wo ye ne to amanfo bi no nya bi na to ye e Ghana ha. Na so ni nyina chin sa man ya ye koma so wo munya the biggest problem or effect no. Wo mo enyi covid levy yetia and na guso ji covid levy on everything that by including water. Wo ton so kura wo in this supermarket you pay covid levy. So what I say, obey your again, betting tax. Now because I brought president mama can't obey betting tax if you brought passy and na MBB was say ya pese youth no kwaso ye anema enye na bet na say youth no tio wo mo se bet ni say youth no enti na wo mo de to abeto so enti ya kase be ya firi so a na say president mama akoka ne so be ya firi so a sa abre na oka so be ya firi so no na just pese youth no kwaso ya de enye na hu de ye o afi de akocha na pa ba o mi nso no so be tax levy. They don't even know what they are about. They don't even know what they are about. And it's very sad. Yeah, ABM also within my first 90 days in office, I'll review the taxes and levies on vehicles and equipment imported into the country for industrial and agricultural purposes. Among for cra in fidie and as a cast about my muha. But I enter my cry about any idea, Sabia, or the best if you have a Tridian anticrum, there be. Nemu obi ndodo na de ba for enwuma ni kwadwuma enti sebe bo akuafo na sebe enwuma bo eboa wo mu a eye kua na kase mu wase ato awro egugu sa ni ma we so enyina no nyame na duma the first 120 days ni mu na the first 90 days of the government no between January to March or maximum January to April no we be hu se sa ni ma wonya no sabeki kan ahwe ni adani mu na ya ma anwane etimi ayeden aba wase we commence drafting needed for we commence drafting needed legal amendments and prepare for the implementation of the 24-hour economy. We indeed yaka say manifesto e call
10 minutes now 25
manifesto e launch ye unity po jobs, accountability and prosperity for all. You have accountability side there, but to say that we had the 24-hour economy, the rationale behind the 24-hour economy, the motive, everything support the fact that we need to create employment. We need to get a youth from some big money. Because our record said Ghana Tax Service say about 1.9 million of our youth are idle. It's dangerous, a national security threat. And who here buy our vision, not the visionless one as can the Japan said about who and Baumia. So we are visionless, no money vision. Then we have vision, a government who has vision like John Dramani Mohammed's government, which can stay focused and ensure say yet mean Trump my more 1.9 million youth any no a security threat one more so that or mine for that reason we need to ensure that we can get a solution to this problem, a lasting one, a proper one. And that proper solution is not a part-time job. That proper solution is not a one in one out job like NAPCO. No. You need a permanent job that can sustain you permanently. And no number can be through the 24-hour economy. So within the first 120 days, first 90 days of the government, you will see that Abandonment start immediately to take steps to ensure say if you run the 24-hour economy, no, private sector attracted by the incentives that we put on the table and selected public sector institutions being so
thank you. Eric Yanko, NDC manifesto. What's a day?
Medase. NDC for more the manifesto biaba.
Saturday no mo launch ye wo wini ba.
Sa my
me na the body body. Some question me view. Oh nana ya wa back. Nana ya customer former pan Emma Chi Valanche maintain nana ya aba nana akwa aba.
Yeah, media.
Yankwechi inti ye beba.
Oh, me na me time.
All right, thank you. Me dance.
Na unim say abatu ya kwa akotu. Enye abatu a sebe nipa na omojina akono no Ghana for enimum. Inti say obi say wakwa launch manifesto na ebebisa ne say amra na oye omampani no sansem na sema odi egu sa manifesto nimu no adentina wanye sa niema no na afede sa nipa na ase yesanto abama no yeto aba ne kura mani hwie a afi na oba ne Ghana for ba be din kita ho na omache na ade a onye na se onye ready minu e ka say oka bibi fa the fact say omuni abamu ni ntino omunim ne yekoso ewo economy and no correct say okasa na just opa say mo members members of parliament various committees so omoti parliament say be ejuma no omoti ho no omunim ejuma ko omoye because bibi bie ni ho a ekoso ewo man mu a yɛmfa parliament na parliament omoya public accounts committee public accounts committee ne krapo no mo minority munipa na ye chair of that public accounts committee and to be there's no data information bia ni wa service we a member of parliament now we a public accounts committee member and also we a finance committee member or take parliamentar and I'm also making opposition in feeling watching a year.
But said the would say any the Ubekwa Kuhun. And I make us say the reality will be different. And I make us say, you see, sometimes propaganda no ewo and the reality, the practicality, so ewo. O call parliamentar, your parliamentary committee on finance. Okay.
Answer na ye be yes budget yi any sa nyama ni nyina kra no sa nkofo ya omo sa committee so including loan agreements ni nyama nyina abandon ensabesha ase no that nkofo ya omo te ho ya omo ye members yi na di hu dwuma na omo di aba the bigger house ama could deliberate na omo take a decision enti uka say munye ready o say mo catch Ghana for say in the mako throw a good book in krapo no munim de mo pese moye afenso Ghana for nimbu na de bia no mem say sa asem no man pani that kind say Ghana for no your memory no your short memories and I say yen kai no ewo etire no che say omo feel say Ghana for no enkai amamu amubebu ye na wo hwe amamu amubebu ye na asusu so na yeto about 2016 omunya oman pedi bi eni wa in the last your friend is a republic I started in terms of from 1992 wako aba to yako second term we lucy Ghana for to aba tiamu based on say ejuma na ye de share musano mo ntimi anye enti in the same vein yewo obi a ono ye vice president enra say enra na wo ho after last week, you know, could launch a manifesto. And then, Enra, or my penny, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and then Central for ACI. Avelino, Edin Husi was say, question bia or biano, bisame. Na on churchemu, including Adia Hremu Crapo, Nimani Bo Crapo na, and yet Adia, a fan of home directly, so biano. And I watch him say, me nye president da and let me a vice president na emumu no mfie so ne fa and if you watch ya komi ya my vice president me nya akwanya eni Ghana for edinkita ho me hu niema ema I've said ahochre eba me disu ade hu eni o say obeye bibia e sustaining and expanding Ghana's rebounding economy because you know him say COVID by COVID
no ye ni mampenia be de chechi anra no mo flag bearer shi anra no eno ye second topic now whether in this ababa mu do ma bi da wana say flag bearer na bada o ma da sesi a ogina akono eno wa ma ye ni manifesto shouldn't we be interrogating the manifesto?
There's nothing to interrogate. There's nothing, absolutely nothing in this book to interrogate because even almost so-called whole book is based on a 24-hour economy. Sabi, why a basic economic star? It doesn't even make any sense.
Buku kakraka
ni na. Sabi eni, mina make mami, now because of visionless, I want to say. Okay,
thank you.
The American say, what's a 24-hour economy? Your memoir, you're 33 million people.
Okay.
What I say? An economy is over a certain, if I say, everyone say, bottle way.
Okay.
What I say? And you know, it's all your name, a big expanded economy. No. Now, ye or my Ghana, no, you're producing near my bit media come and on any other day, aquacoton. What I say? And you know, be afraid be demand and supply.
Okay.
Sabi, who could be choba 3 a.m. Now say what for nipa 20 anajo what for nipa 20 we have for nipa 20 about anajo 3 a.m. one about be fufu why na eba be di fufu a wafa nipa 20 say omo ye why 3 shifts enti no ejuma bia no
na
make but you see you're looking at a combined strategy.
Okay.
What you say? Na saade no krapo na ye kase abe for kwan so aba no investor bi ni ho a enti na make say sebe asem na omo ka no omo dwe hu nko echi bebre investor bi ni ho a me ene obi ni ho a oye consultant a oye investor obeka cho say bie factory cry be for nipa 1000 a obetimi de machine baako pe eden esi ho a ade a nipa 1000 no ebeye no sa machine no ebetimi aye anything na Dr. Baumia ka say yentiti ye mebunu no in the era of technology, digitalization, artificial intelligence senya abefu nyuma na aba no almost betimi atna obufie oti micro ye na ekro abompikra na wo digital skills a obetimi aye graphic design obetimi aye creative writing, copywriting obetimi aye bibia ope even na ye kase
enonko abetimi akura
economy make us you see you were different economic eras.
Okay.
You were acquired from friends saying industrial revolution about to do an AI and digitalization. Ultimately, kase what the 1960s economic theory about solving and 2024 economic
factories and manufacturing companies.
Even in today's age, there's nobody. It makes absolutely no sense to build a factory to put 1,000 people there to be putting things in a box. And you know, and I make us say the era now you won't see requires obia or what vision. What dream? Sign money now say you need various building blocks to build an economy. And nothing that Dr. Baumia by and say near crop na national identification system. Nasa national identification system say Ghana bi bia na say obi kra we tukwan free baby abakromu hanu ye betimi identify sa nipa no ene ye wa kwala ne kra ye man ID. That is what pertains in other jurisdictions. Uria o ID system a obetimi create a digital address system say obehu baby a nipa no ete. Uria obetimi aman sa nipa no a credit scoring system. Senior you know say credit scoring ase no credit scoring system na say unim baby ani panete unim ejuma oye unim say ohwehwe na obehu no unim the friend say ni income or bank account or say say ne okwa akoto fridge and say TV and say car say the yewa manone no oso betimi enya sa akwena na otua ni kakra say that burden on the Ghanaian no ebekofo omo monti ase in the same vein or say tax reform. Say yeah, tax system no over the period no are complicated. Businesses be require say omonte tax system na say. It also the strategy when say yeah revamp your tax structure. Yeah simplify and say the businesses no adwumako no ebenya sa simplicity no mo de atua omo taxes na ya expanding economy.
So 10 minutes na so ti boni poma me.
It be the make an say a friend say a contest of ideas.
Okay.
But now make us a bonam central for. You should be able to interrogate them. It's not up to me to interrogate what they have put in their book.
Okay.
What I say? Yeah, campaigning. Say you're too quiet for Ghana for and sometimes if you look at certain places that you go to, even for me as a politician, midi campaign chair, you get to a certain place. I think in this day and age, Saturday way should not be here. And so you would be asking yourself, in those periods now NDC very mono, what were they even doing to start with?
Thank you.
And now Oman as I don't say, even when it comes to the infrastructure, normally to bridges are seen, you see hospitals are seen. Bibia an indicator say a very airborne home modern. It is almost a year or
No. Mintie wo NDC manifesto launch last Saturday.
Yeah, but that's it. No. Attention the MFP.
Nana
MFP.
Afena majia bazo.
Atadi we die o share na say am fan gon sakre ngusu a.
move to say red and blue combination, red combination. Yellow so be count, yet yellow and mustard so.
Yellow only bit me ashe. Shepa there.
Me be jai no so she. As I say what see a colors no. Sign checking it.
Ai mo nkunya kra wa hakra so efe.
You know so a black in the eye. Nana ya ko.
Medasi na machia wa hwefo ne wetifo. Em say anope na nka twumfo no ye eyi afaka kra but me time me omo ya ade. Lawyer ni communication expert. Enra so me hu TV so na obusa asem
okay
eno de yebeba so wa asem na obusa en pa choka cho producer dru ha on fan to so na yenhwe emuaye so awunya yenhwe se usamuaye no
yentumi phobia questions into so nti yebe fa ni nyina mo
so wo angasa ya ikono ma die
na wadawro ma yenko so e why necessary ka manifesto
ti manifesto ya ke me o me apparently me ma hwe MDC for manifesto no kakra ma hwe MPP for so de no kakra but just on the also seminal Erica Kembi it's just a quick ones na yenye a rebuttal kitwa bi one National Identification Authority ejumadi and National Identification of data omoye no yakano prebebre it is not the policy idea of Alhaji Bawumia and that should be established. National identification ebayache and na yera omampanyin da kufuo etsande baya ye de behye mrem ye pilot base
2006
inti enye
thank you
Alhaji
no kakra
ni policy idea and this should be stated on record. Two, almost be credit scoring.
You
shift it. I mean shift here. Meko 10 minutes.
Yeah, so that would be a second topic.
The OT no one hand no dey to me trim. Just 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. Credit scoring on record at least my bank ejuma kakra. In 2008 and near friend credit bureau systems buy. In fact, a chassis in 2003.
Thank you.
Now, credit bureau system no president for pencil and a buy. The entire buy and says I'm running on banks HC for more mobile. No mobile who say obi o more because bank A, bank B, bank C, bank D akwa money besientino. Bank B akwa no waje. You mudi yemfa credit bureau system emra so that u data and u credit worthiness ebe wo ho what you say it is a bank A ema obesia na se bank B best obema obesia or upload u data no gu credit bureau system no so it was first introduced by a company being XDS or something I've forgotten. Immediately your picture and everything pops up with your address, with how much you have taken, with whether or not you can pay. So what default in paying? I was in charge of credit, so I know what I'm talking about. And at that time, Bawumia no Bank of Ghana. So you can't come and tell me say you now want to introduce what please. Can I you spoke for 10 minutes. Eric, with all due respect, you spoke for 10 minutes. I misleading you. Sure. So let us deal with the matter. Open.
Okay.
Where
paper? Why?
The
only nyaje na you
no, but
you
don't do this.
I mean, interjecting is so no to me flow. Once a mo akra mo kasa mi jai mo amko kakra na fe ma bem.
Me a fine gentleman, me interject sir.
Ah, ono so a fine gentleman ti what ti enko akrache for me ensa.
Nti as someone make can say the credit scoring now Alhaji kan wasem. There's already a system that is in place. Inti obey improving fair enough. But one can say there is nothing as that. And no nema yet me who say obi a politically exposed person into money besi and who ye.
Thank you.
And no na market analyst any from a risk analyst that banks na employ more muye you bank hono. Edi ejuma. Inti mesre adabraka. O de yenko yenim. That is just the two I wanted to deal with. Yeba hono mo ebe kaniaka. We're buying this for manifesto now, and this for Adabraka. I mean, two political parties, no. emra so se e wo se Ghana fo ehunu se
e den na hu NDC manifesto ni mu a wo ye adabraka yi de hin na adabraka na ekwama no 24 economy 20% for omo konkrase teachers
enu na me be kan nyine
okay
ela me ka sa adabraka ense ni bo ho a emu dododo
okay
the manifestos na parties for me no e dey ba no ya Ghana ye de kadada Ghana ya kwa IMF mpre ahokyere any hit na a show na a wo ye man mu no ye hia aban ana amanyoku bi obebe mu a nia ode bebe bia ne besama ye ho akyere nyindim na listening to the presentations era John Dramani Mahama and listening to the manifesto launch era Alaji Baumia and Sokoye and maybe it switch him. The two parties no are not set say omode Ghana eko yeyum nemum or how ni abobo a yeda so wum ni ahokyere na yewum no e no mo sa pese omode bi eka ho de ntina meka sa baby Ghana edru no de yehia ene say yebetimi apagya yankasa yedim enyomo amabobo nyina. None of the manifestos, and I'm just putting the two together, none of the deal or manifestos no mayano is set to actually put Ghana, say or mine Ghana you woman on a space of achieving even a stable economy. Yeah, fun one after the other. Say or mine be a private sector. Say me no nyina ye jitum. Ankra adwuma say be maso. Yejitum se ankrankra adwuma egu kwan ben ye befa so ankrankra adwuma no ebeyeye one nanka me hwe ehun se omo manifesto no be address it directly your business environment ayewo mu starting from your interest rate se okwa akobo besia se wodi ye adwuma insihu a ewo so eno na ye num bi sei e ma ye gi great transformational plan Alan Ediaba no etum say ansana Ghana ankrankra adwuma bia be because Ghana no ankrankra adwuma dodo na more than 90% ye de besia bo na ye adwuma agise banks no e reduce omo besia interest rate na nsihu a wo besia ye de adwuma no so say we copy business loan yeah it is between 35 to 45% obiani Yera Alaji Baumia wa ye Juma Bank of Ghana in Fibebri. Yera John Dramani Mahama. Why a minister? Why a vice president? Why a president? Would him near making? And so what Omunina ain't and tackle the basics of the interest rates of businesses are also a woman. The two of them decide to fight on the 24-hour economy. Yeah, there cannot be a 24-hour economy in any nation. We are seeing afanenina abra niedi kan won kan yansem nsamuntimi ensolve here. With security nsamuntimi ensolve here.
But still your challenges were in kan yansem.
Oh yeah.
So challenges be no.
Challenges in the same minu nyina yenim.
There been patch.
Oba beka say isikasem.
Sir.
Inti baby a ejino omo beka nkyere say bibi edru no say potru na BBC a sa asem na bi mmebi mu ana.
Assembly.
Your infrastructure, they have complained of infrastructure. Infrastructure no goes beyond just the buildings, into the machines. And in your mom would hear Jumana, Fango would hear Jumana. And then Nigeria cast one my gas be more, and you be any reserves. So, and someone was
10 minutes now, something.
Oh, make us 1 minute. Intimate wrap up. What was that? Their concentration elections here, most of the concentration is on the youth.
Okay.
And this new MPP, or Makwa Juma or Muyentino. Or Munina air tax on gamble. We say Oba Assemblies of God ni or say Obe reduce taxes on gambling. Na Amadia ni so Oba or no so be reduce taxes on gambling. Who read the Quran 5:90? It's here for I would have just read it. I want to kafa gambling ho. So now could read the Proverbs 13:11 and also want to kafa gambling ho. Nientia ya mofra na ye nuanom e de bia omo da betting ho ne gambling ho ne se adwuma ni man. Adenti no mo man be kan kire yen se we ni we se ne ala na kire se ne obema agric aye attractive to the youth. Send your obema mo entrepreneurial skills and entrepreneurial setup. No menyo mo nsa no adwuma de aye. No menyo adwuma aye. Na den na NDC ni MPP mbe ka sansem yi bi nkyere. Na mum senia ye beboa ama gambling akoso. And omo person mo promote.
Okay.
And that is not healthy. This sort of wealth creation is not sustainable.
All right, Nana. Thank you. My young comrade, Beba round 2. Second round, you be sharing Dr. Baumiani media engagement. Sisi idea my young king can I share 4 comments kakra. Lawyer minima dear, but Vesta question or dear bano. Or say we try manifesto no baby no see free ice cream every Friday on university campuses. Can you please ask the NDC man about this?
This is the manifesto that I have with me. Which page are you seeing? The manifesto was not designed like this.
It wasn't designed like any no
fake. All those things are fake. Yeah.
Thank you. Until then, I continue with the comment. Oblite come mami akrama Ghana requires a progressive mindset, not a recycled version of yesterday's failures. Dr. Baumia's innovative ideas will ignite transformative change, while JDM's static vision stifles growth. NASCO Fufu, nothing good in NDC's manifesto launch, old one and kwa. Can schools operate 24 hours? Can banks operate 24 hours? Ex-President Mahama is not serious at all. Baumia to us. So then Manwa Basteven, is it true? It is true, that Dr. Baumia has never been president in this country. And the fact is that Dr. Baumia and Dr. Napo really mean business. Moreover, Robert Lamte Ukunkom is taking over into Krakra. All right. Mami enko for so oblite ya kan o de nti jai na makwan na for so enfo no mu de emra. Masawood Bantama, Ghanaians must not listen to the 24-hour economy on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. JDM said no president can succeed with only 4-year mandate. So how can he complete all these promises within a 4-year mandate? Then Teacher Kujo Tepanya Soso, greetings to Eric Kajiman, prepare the incoming MP for Afwano. Stop wasting your time, Mr. Mahama. Can't you see Baumia is winning? The tide is in his favor. Musa Abatwa comes in. We wholeheartedly welcome the introduction of the Soyaya Fund in the NDC manifesto, a vital policy aimed at uplifting the working conditions in the Zongo communities. This initiative, which seeks to create working capital for all Zongos across the country, reflects the deep commitment of JDM and the NDC to the prosperity and inclusion of Zongos. Kwame Ben, I will start giving more birth because Dr. Baumia and NPP say every newborn baby is going to be given credit score card. Okay. Ablade Fiokuma, JM are this upcoming election, so NPP should prepare their handing over notes. I will meet the press. I will meet the press. Ana ni nyina ni ana Baumia de ka hono de ma edite DJ Omale anyway you see go. So 2024 election is going to be based on what you have done and what you are going to do, not inciting violence for the youth and beating war drums. I'm voting for Dr. Baumia. DJ Omali, NYUC, Kasawo. Kwesi Reynolds, Dr. Baumia is the man of the moment. His vision for Ghana is amazing, and clearly, with him leading us, he will build Ghana to a greater height. Okay. Upon Dominic says, can Mahama do all these things within 3.5 years? Then Lincoln GH comes, a good morning, Auntie. Please tell Afra Franto to come back to Mr. Possible, because no political party can survive in this era until 2030. 2036. James Coleman, we need JDM to reset our country, Ghana. Edna Boatima Ofori, Alan is the only president Ghana needs now. We need to reset with Chief Alan. And then Patrick Amankwaye Boy, yesterday what happened to Dr. Baumia's mic? Pressure nkwa. Alhaji Aminu ya, Ghana has gone past resettle. We are upgrading Ghana's economy. It's possible together for Dr. Baumia. Alhaji Aminu then inti afe chum yenko na yenshe enra Dr. Baumia any media engagement and responses no questions ni bi ohono mo a ye de ni bi kika mu say ne wa be we ebola ye betumi ebusa but
so what share me the potin kika mu
no a me enye de ebusa no no ansa o ya ne pese ebusa bi mu a ye nya
okay
yes
so ubisamia na say kwanya
me ade ba kwa enu de mu miensa nyina akra mu yi anoma me anka mepe taxes no a egu ye niama so a yeto no se omo work VAT na mawa adentina omunfa COVID levy NHIL get fund
enka ho omo calculate we ansa no makwa calculate double eno na ye kan wansa no no we have dealt with it in our GTP
that would have been my question.
No, we've dealt with it in the GTP. Get a copy.
I see.
Yeah,
you will explain. And Eric Yankoinra media engagement Dr.
cheap way of making money no revenue
Edru so no answer ma me nyina mo be answer that question
now say Enrana me ho
yes now
the beginning na kosi time a point
okay
say ye boa ma ye hye adwumade no Dr. Baumia ye obi a ye manifesto ya ye oje emre o say your campaign mu so oje emre say e ka be na ochi ba ko a ye be wie manifesto na ye be launch no oje emre e betina enkran e fa pen and a paper a call true manifesto no line by line by line Obonife be say he owns the document. I just say bibia was a manifesto no a bridge version na kita me e yadea ojitu mu say e yadea ye ya abema oman no etumpo na emumu no say mu na moye esentronfo a ema mu ha nyina no mo ne Ghanafo edinkita ho enti no na hu behia say ye manifesto launch enye mu nyina na moye de mutimi bai eno to no na ordinary so di hu no e na eto abonti enti no na say ye be invite mu na maba na so bi wo ho na say bi chain na adwen a obi bisa no na woyi na no eno a ye program no na ye adwen say from 5 p.m. to 7 na yapon
okay
and so ye ma ho akwanya ma okasa for
4
hours
media personalities no be bisa one question gra come between the 2 hours
and you know 4 hours
okay
na abrante mono ojane na so me de question bibia ye bisa no answer questions no with sincerity or jitu mukrapo say yes, we are facing challenges. We face challenges. A church mu di entia e wo bebia ewe. Na there how many say
you na yeti Frema dunya me question about Frema then about apology and I said two failures. And then Bella's own was about apology. So be apologize to Ghana for na enu de wenye no. Nanka media me de be busa bi mu se minya another chance e say e bad successor oje my way me advice cry my say but a bad challenges and difficulties there Frema become failures no and there either him or the president will say the back stops with me say papa bana ojia boneba
no but I think that maybe you were not in the room.
Oh, I also me won so many hey
sir ojitu mu say okay we have had challenges
okay
and yet nran kwa na oje sa de ne atum wa church de ntia sa challenges no so ayde aba ana wa che ne ni so de hu se ye be ye we ni na sa ne ma no a eto ye no entu ye biem So what you say? Enti no say obi ka say waje ne eye papa no and a failures no or so called failures no onje ntu. I mean the pani adwen ye. What you say? And a governance no ye. Sometimes no ye be bon common ye can be about economy. Untimi sorry say and there no the economic theories eba. Enti no believe for be fundamentals. There are certain fundamentals when it comes to the chese or minor air cost and as economy no air cost and as air cost. Enti say obi bisa ne say and then more import cover say or say yeah import cover and then it's better than the NDC has ever had. The rate of growth and even in the midst of all the challenges around 4.5 1.6% it's better than what the NDC ever did on average.
Our growth today is what?
No, I'm telling you. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Today is not 1 year 4%.
Let me finish.
Sure.
Because you don't know. If you don't know, I'll teach you. Yes, and I'll make us say. And you know, all of these indicators.
What's the growth near?
As we speak, and the last quarter, we grew about 4.6, 4.7%.
It's not true.
But if you don't know, go and check. Right?
So,
and see, they make kind say, it's also clear, say, even in the midst of all of these things, we had a flagship program, which is a free SHS. School. It's 2.something. You have a certain appreciation of even something called free SHS. So what I say? And now we know say Ghana and Kuala close to more than 2 million are benefited from the free SHS. Like I say, even when it comes to infrastructure, in the midst of all the challenges, we build more roads than any other government in the history of this country. But that's notwithstanding, of course we have had issues. But you cannot talk about economics and ultimately more economics and when the environmental factors. I know you can't want to say NDC for any other opposition for say we should not talk about the impact of economic environmental factors on our economy. But yes, then it's almost as if a friend is saying economic analysis. But when it comes to the fundamentals, indicators that just say an economy is doing well, you will never calculate. And questions, he answered those questions with sincerity. Of course, you also have every right to disagree. But what you don't have a right to is to create your own, your friend is saying, theories. And I say, when we create one, woman says, chinchina. Because Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 70 no bibi obekabiano onene enyadwe that is your problem. Of course ye call manifesto here and ra on central for share we don't expect say you know this for ba general ka say insem no kan no omene yadwe but the reality anything that mona moye central for no mabedane moderators the first question I will be say almost say time no more wa ben mu no omodi call through all the issues ayetna doing some for enfie numu no now what economy were they managing na ene almost amba say because you have short memory since no yes am makonya na omu emebu oman no and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia say onu the or vice president na mbomu no wanya akonya asua esuhu ehu say ne vision na ekita no so you say you create to create new jobs no. We cannot use the same old methods of creating new jobs. And you know, digitalization, you're training 1 million young people in digital skills. That is his vision. Use the private sector to create more jobs through construction and infrastructure. Or say, you have tax amnesty program, tax amnesty program. No, say in Numukua. Did task can you sign my name no moka to see na oka say na can be about say ya calculate VAT near the NHLA or the other crack ho nipa ni bebre no entiase enti ono say let's simplify the tax regime.
Media ni say ye double
but does that mean I need to it's all part of the reforms of personal deba. And in other sectors, we'll see creating what we call a flat rate system. Say no example, we say call price before you say as OTR or tighter. When you say 10%, and 2 year business now say you the flat tax rate aba onim say oton ade 2 cedis a ye 5%, 2%, 3% a what you have to hold your tax so that it brings uniformity. I feel see and set quotas for omo you know already them PWDs in public sector employment and other baby you provide employment you know omobenya sa akwenya no so omso mayejuma support businesses to drive job creation into with technology and areas in agribusiness, creative arts, this and money supporting them to create more jobs for the young people of this country. And this is a clear vision.
Now see GDP.
Yeah, just I'm saying in the last quarter, growth rate in the last rate is 4.5%.
Debbie, 2 point something.
I'm talking. So you can also give me.
It's 2 point.
You can also
Ghana statistics.
Manifesto 4.7.
You see.
This is what bank says 4 points.
Yeah, I'm giving you World Bank.
Okay, so
figures about, but the reality is
this is World Bank's record.
You can't go you can't go and
cannot lie to World Bank.
But you cannot stop distracting me.
Yes, Nana.
Enra na mi wo mi krom dom na se be kwai me ko check se mi din wo abato nwoma ni mu a
okay
inshiran Kenya me ko na mi din wo
ko ni en
transfer me nti na che se ala na nya vote ba ko e wo mi krom ko ye de ya me ko to aba nyame de me nkwa be che me nti me wo ho na me nam kronum no na me hwese de emabunu kwasia da awia na omutwa adwo
okay
se edwuma ni manim na fika samenka ne se omabo nkenku what they say in groups and their cry is not for food,
it's for job.
Their cry is to have jobs. Na ye won sase na nso ye ni ni a ye de be yen sase no ho adwuma. Eno na wokọ asenkredwa side ho na tanu nsu na sei no. Galamsey asei no. Efise nyuma eni mine na yenya omampanyini abedi chiri enya omampanyini abedi twe dada wetwamu ni ona so di oman no so a oman no hyenensa a ono agya tum say he is the head of the economic management team na yebusa no Galamsey hunsensem na anu yi a wode baaye no etse ni wotwa faso se ni wonhunu se ensuo tano a eyiri pebrem Galamsey nti awe ya menu nyina abono o de ho na afri tinem de ho na metena been there for over 9-10 years.
Okay.
Na me edwuma okukum
I have kukum,
yeah.
The weekend be na me betwem fata no na me de basunyan.
Okay.
Na epebrem mputa no yiri na nsuto brem Galamsey nti na ye mam panyina bedi akire antimi enya asembia nkanfa ho we de ya
yes
mu de mutu mu ba bi o nsentwerofo eno no ato nsafre mo se nka oni mu bedin kitawoso na ye ne ye frɛ no media engagement ono de no so ye ne ye frɛ no hosting the media tutu ya wo hosti ne opese ye na o ka kyerɛ ni opesi yi ano na waka kire yen woni yen adwen a producer timi yi mfiri so enuntina engagement na motiase no host na motiase no enye se o ma wonsa so ne afre wo ye bodin ani afre wo nti ebe kwa wi no hwe ya one donko bi Ebenezer donko
okay
oko Facebook ochro so say nti oni akro na wo bobodin woni mu din ni mu anti won frɛ wa na
oh really
yes
unyi ni se someone na invite nti omu ni enkofo omu invite omu over moderator
over 300 and something engagement with over 300 and something people nyina ya fi ha mo ye dodo say
ten enye obi a na omu frɛ
nti wadaroma o ma me koma asemi so a
there be said ya wo kan as o ma hye wo dem
me nka se hye wo dem me nka bi da
me na me send
me patrol on record me nka asem no wa
nti wo kan
what you say ma me feel me
nti asem o kan is not right
me see
wadaroma thank you
nana
ya
yes
what are you trying to say
me na me send
there is a
difference. This is it. Is it not what you received?
Yes, that's exactly what I received.
So you don't have to do propaganda with these things.
No, obi propaganda say Kim. The kind of Eric
don't go personal. Let's just stick to the issues.
He's my senior brother. Me na ye Juma Minister of Trade. Now you in charge of. Oh yeah, madam, bring your par.
Yeah, upon the uncle.
See, some are making.
Me too.
Ya mo dia. Untimi musawasa. Na assemba ko a mienu miense bi e ba ya anu yie no e ma me re ho ye busa me ho se nti nka to me a nka me we ye ni Bella ebusa asem bi ya Bella asem wa obusa ye ne se Tachiman abatwo no course no nipa mako 8 ye kan wo twimu sai nipa nwotwe e na hwere wo monko na nipa nwotwe a hwere wo monko no omampanyina be di kire wo na wo ye chairman of Ghana Police in default wo na wo ye head of the internal security yenyina ajutum se abatwo ho nsensem so the Ghana Police for na yeden edi enim eba ho security issues eba ho ban nti omampanyina be di kire yenti se waka ho asembia ana yensu yenkai se omampanyina ankasa so kra ka ho bibi nti unji ntum se nka wo ka ho bibi anka ebeboa ti anu yori ba wo se wono as head of Ghana Police no wonim bebia oh
he didn't say no as head of Ghana Police.
What by the constitution what is the mandate of the vice president?
Addition.
That's not my addition. Constitutionally.
So are you quoting him?
I'm not quoting him. I am describing his portfolio
of police council. Yeah, but doesn't make him the head of the police. What kind of?
He's a chairman of the police council.
Doesn't make him the head of. I'm not fidgeting. I mean,
you are.
See,
misleading. But
the constitution. The constitution. They say it is per the constitution. We are vice president. Now we are the chairman of the police council, and as chairman of the police council, everything that is internal policing would be
agreed. But said now we can't tell who quoting and now who children young koso.
After one day, was who investigations in BBI drew. I know you're back.
Also, you more ya.
Oh, you have a tremor, Mister. No nimpo su sesa wo mo ya. Ena wo nim se ne boss. Aye omanpanyin president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo se waka ho asem bia eno susu wo nim. Really? Yeah.
Yes, Nana.
What hey? Into head of production Ebeka Chiro said the ye koso sesi ya wo hey. Wo nim ne ekoso a. Ade echi a wo mpamo no. Yeah, me no we fribuno. Unyanum na yeku wom no.
Happy baby out there for no.
Oh, that is true.
That is true.
Mbre de menhuna mani.
Bono ne yake. Prem baby away. Na head of internal security. The catcher said he has no idea. My heart was saddened because those people could be my brothers, they could be my sisters, they could be direct family. Into police council phone meeting, Emma IGP, brief you baby investigations now go do. And peace council is seated. Omuti asemna okaye no. Into what chinebi, do you not think, sir? Okufu froso, ebenya kukuduro, akodi bonibisa. If at this level, 4 years down the line, nipa enwotwe ahwere won kwa, na yenim be investigations akwa go. Number 2.
Ode bonipo.
Me bonipo.
Yes, sir.
Me de ba be wie o question na, o question no kra me refi.
Dentia Levis no a ye nikan emfanka vat no calculate mo but ye de kan ye ma ya to ho.
Alan Chairman great transformational plan. Me bro copy. I say yeah, you know now o se o ni ha na o.
Oh, me copy.
Me bro copy. Oh, when me say bro ba kwan kan.
All right.
Why? Would the back to care one now the back to umpa?
Usually I never me laptop.
Kind of say Bible no.
Any brand 3 no for back to table is.
Table is so idea no. Say when I'm them too so kwa na ma je o die no. We am say work.
Before on 2 times. Omo abridged version.
I think we need a bigger one.
I said
on our version.
Omo person betia.
We are no more them.
So we going to be highlights.
They be back with 200 and something pages.
And I will be
so 260 pages.
Omo say China for so bua. No the documents never be. Mommy time we want. Was it abolish all taxes and other charges on the or say eliminate the existing compounded calculation of VAT.
Where the one there
oh, you're all you know. The nyansa won't be baby no. By consolidating the NHIE and the Get Fund levies with the VAT rate. Okay. Okotadia, o the offer receipt na. Omo calculate ni nyina wosoro. E di bibia bosoro. No major VAT ni free.
E kan onyama.
Omunya e kan onyama no. Omunya wia no sa levies ne taxes ne nyoma na wato ni nyina no abanase. And some of calculate VAT on it. And you that is what we want to eliminate. And no, as head of the economic management team, when you say a compounded, and he knows he has. He plays a critical role in recommending to the president. Say,
too bad, but our time is 1 minute to cry. Thank you. Thank you. No. Thank you.
You see, to quick one response to all question. If you run his pens while you VAT, but the Nakufuado pens, said the calculated VAT as under only a Kufuado, anybody in government. It's straightforward.
Nansen and
Yakufuado about me paying to pay and I buy and then from the past.
Oh really?
I am telling you honestly.
Attention to it.
I am telling you honestly. Every lawyer knows everything when you call tax because they might be getting back on no. It is so only under this government and there are separate calculations. One more pen sir. In the past, there's a case of VAT 7.5 for you can't even bomb back when you calculate 7.5 in the amount. You send it to Monaba under a Kufuado about your government. In the yes, I can't bring your business question. I could tell you. DMT or no man penny to decide to buy a neck.
No, we are entitled to just one question.
That's fine, but I'm just no opportunity. Yes, I went to I'm sure I mean, a hard went to Musano, and that's when you're bringing Musano. Now, Eric said,
we are looking at Dr. Baumia said Ghana in here reset in here upgrade.
If you have a test or no means of no kind, so or say a name rim Sabi Nansen Musa Ubesi company in Buffet 1,000 because IT aba.
That's what I said.
Oh, because of digitalization.
No, I said, I don't
no
say that.
investor will invest.
I don't say that.
Let him clarify.
I don't even know about it.
cannot intimidate me.
I'm not intimidating you.
Let me tell you, I have worked for global multinationals.
So what did you say?
We have manufacturing, FMCG, Nestle, and all of those things.
Question
and I make us say, in this day and age, nobody will build a new factory today and put 1,000 people on the line to be putting things in a box.
Thank you.
So
now you have clarified.
Let me go on to the next one. But the next stage is that because they use IT and AI to do these things, we are training people in new skills to be able to get employment.
Thank you.
That is what I said.
And
so you cannot use factory building to create employment. That is what I said.
Support now with them man.
I'm not an illiterate. But from the
I am somewhere. I okay.
Okay, don't tell me I'm a all right. Let me get on you. America and Ghana. Why me would IT somewhere and that's a digital same can. Yeah, you man, what must
what that room?
Simple question. Ghana and America, when you're
confused.
Until you share no name.
Oh, yeah, when I'm putting
for diabolism,
diabolism. Cap with the some to say. What would you come with my son?
Okay.
Name our company back.
Okay.
You're from Johnson and Johnson. So what you mean that? Your oil on this soap inside the
babies.
Thank you. Yeah, I see a TI because one working staff population of about 130,000 people. And there's more.
Okay.
And name you.
Okay.
The ambassador can be voted as say. Industrialization runs concurrent with digitalization. But in your books, you know, I don't know how you what kind of books that you could read. I'm with the woman say,
you cannot school me. You cannot school me at all.
Compliment. And about who and Nanti alone, they are together. It's some doing one say, oh, you're about digitalization. If you are not talking about industrialization, you are failed.
I never said that.
And you failed. Next point, or say credit scoring system. I doesn't know be exempt to answer. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Credit scoring goes to what we call sustainable job. Me iPhone
I see.
You go when me now go to me. All right, but what do you have to the first two phones, iPhones, I'm used to in Arana. Me no through credit system. Who could do anyone new friend to your phone the mouth? They check if you are sustainable. They check so will be what media here now. It's you don't need man who put the credit rating by so man. You need to understand that. What people need first is job, sustainable job. You can do your first tick at the credit rating level. You have to my year. Make money I don't know about the car now. Say answer yes, answer you consider say okay. No, I didn't be paying. I will try and went here. They look at those later. We need to make money and found to credit rating. So put me in condition here. Tell Ghanaians the truth. You tell me children and you don't just get up and take it.
Also be create digital BBB skills and or kind into create adwuma no ana yeah
I'm not in case I'm more when then miss I so food to Ghanaians what the threat but me I don't know when this one is going to stop lying. What could not attack now ya? We say what buy create 2.3 million. And now we also create 2.1.
online and I'll say at least he's not called the Medra or government official.
I'll come there. Number 3.
Or a drunkard.
For they are criminals. Anybody who's a liar is a potential criminal. I was not a liar is always a potential criminal. It's a factual thing. Every liar is a potential criminal.
And listen.
So the fact is that you said it just last week Saturday. So what created $2.3 million? What has changed? And don't go with that. I can't say 2.1. It would have been a kind of the pain about me, but me, I can't crack a crack. Naka say na dia ne tro nyina achi enam kwa de wa boni wo biam atinya kana kore. How kind of person are you? You the same person February 2024 you with your UPSC 7.2.1. Meanwhile when you were saying 2.1 na kele for attack can budget in parliament November 2023 say more than 2.3 million.
But you see,
it's he's in charge, so he knows what is happening here. I'm not here. I didn't know okay. And no thing now about all control because it was there now okay. Who's the 8 man? Now, some of them with any about you can send any.
Okay.
All right. Now, I say, we be the question about say, what's also be betting tax? Ubey e-levy. None of Ubey is any manifesto. And then what you are as a vice president. Economists are one I don't want our resume. I don't see a woman you and our treasure or television me near some of your free. Was say, now so you feel about when it may be. What would I do if I take it off? When you simple. When you
okay.
Because what I was saying, so Nana could find the young mistake like I said, and the man about Wednesday will be everyone. I could find not to everyone. It means by your policy in answer. From the answer of mine, Nana cousin run. Extra said, it means on national and what kind of phobia because was say, so we are sending money now. Or bow by the answer on mine. I don't go there now.
Don't worry, cause now time.
You can't no one now. No what the makers one gas because one gas. Yes, you can't be at it. Muhammad left an business economic record. Here. We be in our books, maybe and I say old books now candy and other lectures. No, it's not gonna find that. I'm sure you are still reading that book. Go back and then revise those books because you are lost. Mr. Vice President, you are lost. Muhammad left you a solid economy. Your own majority leader confirmed it. Former majority leader, rather, he confirmed it. Let me tell you, when Muhammad was living, Ghana was debt sustainable. President Muhammad never pleaded or apologized to any foreign country. Say you from a child, no man, the country, one can be that. Senaga the can yet nuclear. Meanwhile, to some records and enough for the core Germany, catch Germany for some Pomacho, or for China for China from fair country. Don't go there. It's on record again. You're not to GDP. Me saying, under Muhammad's time, it was around 57%. Now we're almost 100%. Unemployment under Muhammad's time was about 7.5 to 8%. Today it's more than 14%. Your record is nothing to be compared to. You are a failure. Maybe you don't know. And like I'm telling you, so who can take books now? What they can for lectures, my brother. Go and revise it because you are lost.
Thank you.
Everything that you are telling Ghanaians today points to the fact that we need your worker.
Okay.
Because it's very surprising that the vice president will call media to meet them, to meet him. Let media for the Shiawa. You answer questions as if you don't even live in this country. The chairperson of the police council doesn't know if investigation is happening to people who are killed. And you are still taking salary and working as police council chair.
Yeah, mama can last one. Now say young call last round. Now money rebuttal. Joe tell lawyer Chum that his statement about IMF asking the government to drop gold for oil is totally false.
Then the money false.
Oh say.
Then the money false.
So Jerry was a dear manifesto.
I have said that. You have not been able to challenge that. And you're saying this false.
Mad Lion for Hidiemu, good morning, Yake. Indeed, after listening to the manifesto read by former President JDM and the opposition NDC, I've come to the full realization that JDM lacks ideas, visions, and policies. We can't allow him to bring back their create, loot, and share. Somaila Mohammed, a vote for Baumia is a vote for Ghana to sink. Savino Usubuatin says, please, we don't need a reset that will wipe everything off, but we need the bold solution to continue. And then Josephine Hagbe, I'm voting for JM. Edna Ude Makai, Francis Kaswa, that was Ghanaians are wise up enough to believe JDM and NDC tricks, because when he was in power, Ghanaians there were graduate unemployment, and when the unemployed graduate asked for job, president told them he is not a magician to create jobs. Okay, DJ Nsroma Kanudi. So now, Godwin Doe, do you know that your candidate was part of the government before this happened to the people? Guess that is to Nanayao. Kofi Jan Ensu, the lawyer here from the NDC, is brilliant and tact. Paulus Kaswa, American town Kinky House. Mahama cannot be president in Ghana again. We won't make such a mistake and go for doom. So and then Honorable G says NDC is a good party for Ghanaians. Juve Evans, constituency called Ghana. We will vote for competence. Okay. Then Ajiman Bedu says, I'm voting for Alan. Honorable G says, Mahama is intelligent. Okay, so we'll do our last rounds. Nana Ebesha Siewo rebuttals any the opposite Okafa Hubia. Let's do 5 minutes. So 10-9. 10-5 by 10-4 by 10-9. You are done.
Obisimi in charity. Free time in the moment. Madam for be a friend and not quick for real day.
Also,
the Irene Asantua nails. Or so anymore. This is what free. Extra 2 minutes.
Asantua nails meaning Yapuki and Omukran coming to feel.
Oh, na Oko Asantua nails are not digitalization. I'm going nails amount. Oh, you see, we need to be realistic.
Okay.
Yes, my fanina. Obiajitum, sir. Computerization, any industrialization. Me, them friend of digitalization. They work hand in hand. In fact, abrochire you're from a developed world no crowd. Or men fiti prekope. Ankoye near a friend of computerized economy and a digitalized economy. Or move free industrialization mu. Say omu create juma ma wo mo. No omu put it up infrastructure no. And sana mo dia be rem. Yeah. Nyame adom. Me call my first degree. Me thesis I'm sure. Now it has to do with the computerization of the banking system. Some renona banks a computerized system na knows kese. Nti ye yen kakra ena ababidru bebia ye we. Yam pacho mi busa wasemo. Your banking sector wa Ghana ha no enye digitalized na.
It's digitalized.
Also ochichime de me akọ no.
O se banko ya we.
On pa de wo phone so.
Me ma anya me ko twebere fo.
O ti e gra no use no de. O use the time.
Yeah, me ejuma no. Where you good thing to say about me. Me torche, right. Ube mi o mi ya no.
Yellow dress here shewi ya anopa.
Online order no. Order na me wa ha.
Kama ya.
Oh,
say baby, a mic no bonasa for front to ataban no.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I will be musano.
Inti banking sector na ewo Ghana ha no. Omo digitize wie no, anye bia no, omo amfa nkofo wo madwuma. Yeah. What we have to be talking about is how we would integrate whichever economy we want into our curricula. Now you're training in Kofo to that level. And then the year Alan Ekan send me one great transformational plan. Was it institutional? Institutionalize the link. The link between industry, academia, and educational institution, reinforcing the importance of apprenticeship, internship, and mentoring. Yeah, this is the only way I bet me a create a juma even if we want to move that way. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
As it stands today, dear ye here kesi wo mining a juma. Say o foundation who see dan na wan ye digging anya footings anya foundation untimi modern so.
Okay.
Ye fi baby any akọ baby.
Yes.
Ye besre. Baby a oman no ejina no. Enye ne enra alaji ebe kan ye no ene beboa. It is when we have been able to successfully move the economy from taxation the compounded taxes na ye adwuma the oma pension kwa na ye into a proper industrialized economy. Yentimi nkoyenim. And now can say me mama reho ye. Just 30 seconds. Was it awarding 33 policy achievements? Awo ye man.
Ona ye.
And I me bisa say and central for mo ha me kakra. And ka wasa mo man list 33 ni nyina.
Na ene ne hu ya ga tax ya.
Only 33 ni nyina na ye say any sectorial ministers no man boku.
O ma nya hwe.
Because woni oba bebia na yewura Alanjon Kojo Tremantin wona. Alaji Baumia never, and I'm speaking on authority, contributed a pin to any of the policy achievements of the trade and industry.
Thank you.
Say you're the new minister, and I'm a new minister. Has there been any new thing there? Alan brought about the automobile industry.
Unfortunately, Nana.
We brought about the BRCs.
Yo, thank you.
The AFCFTA.
Why, Pacho?
I was a piano last.
Thank you. Eric here call 5 minutes.
More deep politics, and as a governance, you probably be the concept of collective responsibility. I didn't want to come and debate my brother Nanaya Sapo, but sometimes we be now it be disingenuous. What I say? Say okay, it could be home. Na BBA banting say only you can't absolve yourself from responsibility. We are only sincere, not just say adukuna operate no. It's not based on principle. Sa economic management team nana ya oka wasemi. Nipa ono di nim say yem to abama no can sa economic management team.
See, denying it.
And so what are you saying?
We've not denied it.
What I say?
But a member is different from a chairman.
No, that doesn't matter. So
because one year want me
a collective responsibility.
But he's a chairman.
Was also a member of cabinet.
To say about me to me say a recommendation to cabinet.
Also a member of cabinet.
You should know. I want to this recommendation.
Don't go there because yes, sir, you will support the program. Apart from that,
but he was.
Apart from
and
that,
now he's championing.
Yeah, so he also has a right. And that's why I'm giving him that right. He also has a right to prefer a new vision. But that man knew what he said.
Great transformational plan
of a project. Not with you, man. You can't discuss. You can't discuss.
That's why you can't do.
You see, I think that sometimes when you try to stimulate like maybe say tribalism and certain sentiment, it's bad for our body politics.
Why not? Yes,
which is wrong. Let me tell some truth. You see, when the question Bella asked, Ibisa asked our question.
Okay.
The first thing that the vice president said was that even se nipa bakukra training kwan
Yeah, he said that.
Right? Nipa makokra in the line of either duty, politics, bibiana. It is wrong, and it shouldn't be something that you be encouraging. And that he believes that the matter should be investigated and should be brought to a certain conclusion. To the point, he said that, and sometimes because of politics, we be and create a monster out of somebody who is a fine gentleman who has contributed his culture to this country. What I say? It took us, oh, you know, bonofune, and all of this. You are creating a certain impression. Say he didn't care, but that is what he said. But that is what clarify.
They can say for him to say that level of at his level investigations no wonim bebia akwa koduru de eyemia and am de ya bam say eyenua no ye fribon techima na sam yekin and putting emphasis on the fact that we should push for him to come out more clear as the chairman of the police council.
Thank you.
That's what he said.
All right. So I was also making the point, to the point that even before I ever share program national, right, he did something that me feel say very commendable. I say in Central for even locally, internationally, in the line of duty, you know, I think that's probably the first question I was asking when it comes to media freedom and so he is pushing his ideas. Or say akwenya ne banners obey or mampenia way anyway and obey. Now I believe say 33 policy positions now or can wasem. Eya dia on one kasa edi ni aden edi echire na wa hwese ibetimi aye sa implementation no na bem. Bibi to say zipline. Metima tena haka zipline. Emra zipline ba kromwa no. You should not frame me. Emma many omo zipline ni ba kromwa no. Ekoye adwuma even in terms of bringing their your friend is saying bill no even to parliament to pass it. It's a metima church instrumental roller vice president there a mass add in by that me no can say opa obetimi afa opa so ultimate afa zipline as a medical drone delivery system is the best and the most comprehensive one in the whole world.
Thank you.
Ya for Ghana for California omo America to say obi wo ekrebiase. And sometimes I say MPP for no you communicate here I say you the emotions come obi etie krasi na owo either akano na ye pe snake your friend is saying no venom no anti-snake venom no ye dey akoma no na ya two friend is saying the drone ye dey cause facility no ye nya sa anti-snake venom no ye dey awo no that is the impact.
All right. Thank you.
And I say it's your toy yiri from place near the drone at the afa exams questions and they are called Afram planes. And you know you can discount some of these things, but the reality on the ground is say nipa na omu a form na omu benefiting from enema abayana you know they can see it and appreciate it.
Thank you.
Near 1 over 33.
Lawyer Chum yanko 5 minutes.
Yeah, but that's yeah gusu kama Ghana for nyina ati ase no. This election 2024 enyen kontumpo and nebedika yen tu no kra dia so man kontumpo mo dia dia da e no kra na eko Bible say nipa ni hu no kra kwan no no pe ana be na ya do hye enyen kontumpo se that about me akogina atakra de wala nche manifesto o kan bibi o ho say na ban no wo mu no mo secure $2 billion na wo de be ye Cape Coast airport o san ko si ba kon so bolga edion ya see it dem ha ye kasai Parliament of Ghana by the case of Bakan Energy and Attorney General there is no transaction about me a international related that won parliament for approval. It so South Korea for $2 billion. It means Parliament will see it, scrutinize it, and approve it before sebebum.
But he didn't say that we money as
yeah, only number 3. Yeah,
so you go through
the
approval.
Eric
secure. Yeah, go secure.
Dr. Baumers was secure $2 billion. It's a lie. A tro anodiye. See a tidam wa yakasa no pay. Anon kura bapon
nundu
abapon si madunson. Bibia ni parliament a say aban we kwaji $2 billion loan. There is nothing before parliament. In fact, parliament is even on recess. And the chamber is even under renovation, so they cannot even sit today. So there is nothing before parliament for $2 billion. And
what if some Mayan?
They have not approved anything. They have not put in anything before parliament. And none of which
process does not need secure.
It is not process does not need secure.
It is not secure.
They have not secured any $2 billion from Korea. And none of a $20 billion is on that same matter. Yeah, IMF deal ya umakoye. Akapi Ghana on commercial transactions. So until
a review
2025, sorry 2026, 2024, 2026, says Ghana board need to borrow bida. $2 billion. We can never borrow. We can't borrow anything within this 2024 and 2025 at that amount.
Okay.
Per IMF akapi. Almost 2026, and you bet me borrow something around 556 million.
Yeah.
And then 2027, and you bet me borrow anything 1 billion.
Yes,
about
1 billion. Sorry.
I am the first one market from no. It is a work with now catch Ghana for say. What work with $2 billion? Just how would you meet no maintenance? Now, was say or the tax amnesty, yeah. 2018. Not buying your team tax amnesty or Ghana. 2018, they were in government. 2021, one more tax amnesty. A bill more criminal. And not yet was in. So what you bid that? 2 good years, 2018, 2021. One more tax amnesty will have Parliament approve that for you and your government. How did it come? A coherent saying. So they are making it here. Ghana need be our power. Ghana need be our person kind. So we young from Nsroma or Kran Wipedia. Now, Kotoba a good father name about me and then be a band way someone 12 women, dear Swa. When dear sorry, as in your leadership. As what was Subaya Shibia. The woman in that, I want to tell woman in they have no solution for you. Tell no journals to have us 20 minutes of none. When I from some maybe questions. Look at the way he was answering questions. Send no more can say the mallet of some for pen and 2% on marking one. All score more than 40%. This one country. All that we are telling Ghanaians is that for we to come to a point to say 1.9 million youth see woman you're idle and you mean you Ghana service ya ban adwuma na ya research no mo say a nipa e mabunu 1.9 million at Ghana ha woman no hwe
bonipo.
The only thing that we need today is not anything napco and what in crime would even kasam. Who creates napco? And Nasi at Kasay, Sabi and Ghana see this command, what the Kwalank to Eka. Now, you when you are more as well promising in Brasso or Batokaman, same boy. These are people that we can rely on. The Abanya between no to and Nipa between the it's John Dramani Mohammed's government. On Washa was say the solution that we need today is jobs. One neighbor three agna da dia just in PS waka hoza ye kan twi wo ho ye kan when say anwona ho ye kan kasa wo do bresa bi obi abeti ne se mo kan nyina ase atro me
that say unfortunately
that is the solution that we need and not
Chumbe my NDC communication team member Eric Chum Erica NDP communication team member Nana ya Sapon your special aid to Ora Alan Chairman.
Also the grandma
Carnival tour say. Inti Ira Alan say Ghana for nyina expect no in their communities. Calavan tour no carnival no ye no say ne omo carnivals across. Nti ye shall see 37 military Polori Park on last week omo hu ye. Nti just watch out for.
And what started that?
Ye shall see. And it's so appealing. It was say there nti say money MPP for there music the basing ko for no. Nti there na natural food. Yeah dey but omo ni we. Oh yeah na me na say
West dey Abekuma North.
Okay.
Nti
hey yeah.
Me person bi abeka sister na sisi yo. Mo so mo ye.
Omo obi bi ya nko meka.
Any problem say the medical no candidate. Mo modi sa flame no one send
Yakupo.
Na to bi o mento. Ya mama kana
want to say
mento.
Na etwa
want to the abema before.
If you say no pe and be
One
to the abema
Azalvo Ghana share matade me da Azalvo gase. Pacho huzu betimi age Azalvo number no afre no asort out watade shemu 0244 155 266 na ba utimi ne so dia wa wani ti a the hair mama Z nails and beauty what big test go to baby echo bakechi wa be Pacho friend 055 3837 bidi de mame akrama ya me atomwa echina de Nsroma betiaba yeda mo asese mo bae se me aza obrema de wie na mo ka cha